How can we keep the peace all over the world? Or how can we stop the wars that happen around the world? Like and Ukraine, or Gaza Strip and Israel? Believe me, if I say there's only one thing that ends all of conflict, do you agree? Yeah, it's overpopulation. Most of these struggles for claim the resources of the world because overpopulation and population is growing high, and they have to find enough resources for surviving. Otherwise, we can see the resident level theory.
Diseases for which we have no cure. Fundamentalist states who call for our destruction. Nuclear powers over which we have no control. And even if we navigate these dangerous waters, we face other, even more inevitable threats. Global warming will melt the polar ice caps within 80 years, flooding 90% of all habitable areas on Earth. Unchecked population growth will overtake food production in less than 50 years, leading to famine and war. This is not conjecture. This is fact. One way or another, our world is coming to an end.
Yeah, nature will start to rest the world. And it has happened before. When it happened, nature has no measurements. It doesn't care who should live and who doesn't live. And no one can escape it. That's why because nations decide which people live and who are not going to live. It's an action balance in the world by sweeping out another nation. By war or another methods, like virus or even like zombies we saw in movies. But is war is the only way to survive nation from overpopulation or acquire resources? There are some tactical and strategical remedies that nations are used to survive when dominating others when we look at the world of politics. Let's go back to 1850 to 1920 time period. In that time period, China was suffering from food shortage, starving and corrupted government. They wanted to survive and Chinese government had any solution for this. With the Great Migration of China began, and it was the beginning of world famous Chinatown. Now what happened? You may feel like they are becoming refugee in other nations and they could survive. No, it's just beginning. This is when the California gold rush began. This allowed Chinese to become working front in America and become rich. So now what's happening? Yes, they are accessing the resources to empower their nation from foreign countries without any invasion. Decades later, China has now established a significant population in other countries, leading to it even influence the government of those countries. Now countries like China, which got huge number of immigrants, are capable to achieve goals of war without any conflict. These people even can attempt their elections. So these immigrants can make a huge impact to these countries' politics. But because of this process, we can see some actions like Asian aids in foreign countries like USA and Europe. The last best example of its political voice, the conversation we saw in TikTok CEO and US Senator. The political road China is following, we can't say it's good though, it's the right way. But at least they are surviving their nation without any war.